Okay, in this video, we're going to factor the following expression, and I'm going to use this method right here. The description box talks more about these different types of methods. And so let's begin. So with this method, I'm going to first draw a nice x. And on the top, it's going to be a times c, and on the bottom, it's going to be b. A times c, so there's no coefficient here, so we know it's 1. This is our a term, so 1 times our c term is this constant here, so times negative 15. And our b term is the coefficient for x, so negative 2. And we know 1 times negative 15 is negative 15. So at this point, we're thinking to ourselves, what two numbers multiply to give us negative 15, but add to give us negative 2? And that's going to be negative 5 and 3, because negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2, and negative 5 times 3 is negative 15. This is kind of the hard part. Next, we're going to see this whole grouping step. So I'm going to copy x squared. Then I'm going to put a plus. From here, I'm putting a parentheses, and I'm going to put negative 5x plus 3x. So negative 5x plus 3x. Close it, and then I'm going to put my negative 15. See, the only thing we actually changed was this negative 2x. We changed it to negative 5x plus 3x, which is equivalent. Now, our next step is to group the highest powers and the lowest powers. So we're going to get x squared minus 5x, close parentheses, these two pieces. In between, put a plus sign, parentheses, 3x minus 15. Now looking at these two pieces, we think to ourselves, what can we factor out? And that's going to be an x. Then we say x times what gives you x squared? It's going to be an x. X times x is x squared. Likewise, x times what is negative 5x? That's going to be negative 5. Now we focus on these two pieces, and we think to ourselves, what could we factor out? And we could factor out a 3. Then we say 3 times what is 3x? That's going to be x. 3 times what is negative 15? That's going to be negative 5. And at this point, you see something special. You see x minus 5, x minus 5. And because we have it twice, what we're going to do next is copy it. We'll say x minus 5, close parentheses. Then we use another parentheses, I call it leftovers, x plus 3, x plus 3. And so this right here is our final answer. But it's always a good idea to check, so let's expand. X times x will give us x squared, x times 3 will give us 3x, negative 5 times x is negative 5x, and negative 5 times 3 is negative 15. So we see x squared, it matches, negative 15, it matches, and 3x minus 5x is negative 2x, so it matches. And so if you want more practice, check out the description box for more videos.